Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Friday class. It is the 22nd of December. And my name is Mapuana. I host these Friday classes for anyone in doTERRA who wants to create a healthier lifestyle. So if you're the type of person that is willing to make simple lifestyle changes to improve your health, then you are in the right place because we come together to inspire one another and to learn how to use all of doTERRA essential oils, supplements, household products, skincare products in our lives so that we can become healthier and we can exist in a thriving state, not just a survival mode. So welcome to our class today. Please remember to drop any questions in the chat. Use the reactions button on the bottom of your page. And remember, this class will be posted on my YouTube channel for you to review or for you to share with anyone you know who didn't make it in person today with us. Today's topic is all about green Mandarin. So if you have it, highly recommend getting it out, smelling it, becoming a little bit more familiar with it as we talk about it, okay? If you have any great experiences, please feel free to share them in the chat, and I'll circle back around and share those at the ending, okay? Hi, Yvette, good to see you. So the information that I'm going to share with you today comes from our Essential Life book. Now, you may have that paper copy, but if you don't, a virtual copy is available online at wellnessnook.com. You can purchase it there. The Essential Life 9th edition talks all about the top uses of green Mandarin. So take note of some of these. And if any of these health concerns apply to you personally, then consider using green Mandarin to help you with those. Some of the top uses it discusses here, and it helps us to appreciate that green Mandarin is good for depression, agitation, someone who's afraid, nervous, inner child work. So that's huge when you think about it, because that's really deep internal work, traumatic events that we're processing and we need to heal from. So inner child work. Notice that you would take it internally under the tongue and also use it in your cupped hands and the diffuser. Situational anxiety, gas, poor digestion, constipation, heartburn, and ulcers. So that is a topical use, but also internal. And most of these conditions do list internal use of this oil. So that's amazing, right? Poor circulation, congested lymph. So think post-surgery, when things get kind of stagnant, you can perhaps use some green Mandarin on top of the area where there's congestion. Do a little bit of massage in the correct direction and get relief. Water retention and edema. Liver and kidney toxicity, sluggish or obstructed bile flow. So that's huge to know, right? Lots of people have issues with their liver and their kidneys. So even if you're talking serious conditions like stones, we have had success helping people break those down or eliminate them with the use of some of our citrus oils and other products. Acne, oily skin, wounds, scars, imbalanced blood sugar, fat metabolism, and cholesterol, cough and respiratory issues, dairy intolerance, skin and breast cancer, lack of mental energy and alertness, dementia. All of our citrus oils help with those three things, right? Cognitive function, alertness. So think tangerine, bergamot, as well as green mandarin. Wrinkles, fine lines, and age spots, stretch marks, which is a new thought to me. Not typically an oil that I would recommend for stretch marks, but I can now do that moving forward. Flavoring and natural food preservatives, perfume, odor and surface cleaning. And as you all know, oils can be useful for physical issues, but most of us here also remember to use our oils for emotional issues as well. So using it in this way can take someone from feeling distressed to carefree. And most of the citrus oils help us to be a little bit more childlike, a little bit more light, more humorous, more curious. And so our green mandarin oil is sourced from Brazil. The main constituents are limonene and Y-terpene. And some of the top properties are it is uplifting, it's refreshing, it's a digestive stimulant, it's a cleanser. So some people use it also to clean their home as well as detox the inside of their body. It's an expectorant. So that property usually brings to my mind eucalyptus. And a lot of times eucalyptus is very, very strong for some people, especially children. And so green mandarin might be something else that we can try in order to bring up phlegm or, use it for that way. And then it's also very, very calming. So I am going to, and the most important part on the very bottom of the page, it reminds us that it is the only citrus oil without photosensitivity warning. So it is actually safe to apply before going in the sun. So remember that in the summertime, we're always warning people don't use the citrus oils and then go out in the sun, right? But green mandarin can be used before going into the sun. And so that is a really cool thing to remember about this one oil. Before I move on to the co-impact sourcing page, I want to see if anyone here would like to share an experience or their love or thoughts about this particular oil, green mandarin. Just go ahead and unmute yourself and share.
Just the fragrance alone can make you happy.
Yeah. I had not used this oil prior to this class for, I don't know, maybe at least a couple weeks. Then I looked at, what the class was supposed to be about. And I went, let me go use that oil and smell it. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is a yummy oil. There's some that you just don't use very often, and this was one of them. And so moving forward in the next couple weeks, I'm going to keep this on the kitchen counter and try to use it even more so that I could come to appreciate it. Now, what we're going to do is go to a website called source2u.com. And I wanted to show this to you. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so source2u.com is an official doTERRA website where you can go and learn about all of the oils, the growers, the distillers from all over the world. And you could actually look up the lot number on the bottom of your bottles here. So I just pulled up green mandarin to learn a little bit about it. And it is a 2022 sourcing impact. There is a report here. So you can come to a greater appreciation about this oil, not only the use of it, but how when you purchase it, you are having an impact on the people who are producing it and sourcing it, okay? The 15 ml bottle is $30 wholesale if you already have an account with doTERRA. I don't know what it is retail, but definitely pay wholesale for the oils, right? So here it says that green mandarin comes from the unripe fruit of the mandarin tree. Green Mandarin essential oil is known for supporting healthy digestive and immune systems when used internally. The total lives that have been impacted by sourcing this product is 2,046. The people empowered via sourcing jobs are 447. The lives that are supported by sourcing jobs are 1,475. The lives impacted through social impact projects are 571. So as you know, doTERRA is a company that is concerned with helping people improve their lives, get out of debt, and we provide a lot to the farmers, small scale farmers, and the distillers. And so this website is amazing. It helps us learn about things that we would never otherwise, most companies are not that transparent with their consumers. So again, we source this from Brazil, and it says the south of Brazil has the perfect climate for citrus growing. It's ideal for producing high quality citrus fruit and consequently some of the finest quality citrus essential oils. So mandarin trees are farmed in Brazil to produce fruit for the fresh market, but green mandarin essential oil comes from immature fruit that is thinned out during the growing process. So thinning fruit trees is necessary because it creates the space for the remaining fruit to ripen and mature, but the thinned product is far too green and sour to eat. Prior to doTERRA, that was all just considered waste product. So instead of letting this unripe mandarin rot on the ground, the fruit is collected and used for our green mandarin essential oil. The essential oil is cold pressed from the peel of the fruit and carries a unique aroma profile from that of the ripened red fruit. So we also have red mandarin essential oil. That's produced seasonally, and it's usually on a special, comes in a 5 ml. If you do have one of those, cherish it. But we have green mandarin and red mandarin available. So we're going to watch a little video now. When you click on Discover More, it'll take you to the website where you can see how to use it aromatically, internally, topically. You can see the price. And then here we're going to watch a quick video. I think it's like a minute and a half about green mandarin sourcing.
When we first created doTERRA, one of the things that was most important to us was to have transparency from the ground up. So to work with these small-scale farmers, to see the love that they have for their work, to see the love they have for one another and their communities, and how they support one another is just an amazing experience.
One of the things that I really like about this oil, of course, is the aroma. It's different than all of the other citrus oils. It is energizing, but it's soothing and calming to the body, and that's some of the diversity that we see within the chemistry.
My family has been producing citrus essential oils for a long, long time. I'm the fourth generation. My great-grandfather started producing citrus essential oils in 1873. Quality is really, really important for us. So we're very proud to produce the finest essential oils possible.
So when we talk about green mandarin, that is the immature fruit. They go through a thinning process as they remove 70% of the immature fruit so that the remaining 30% can mature, and that is then ripened and sold in the fruit market later on. Now normally the 70% that is thinned would be a waste product, but because there is a need for green mandarin essential oil, they're now able to get paid a great price for that. What a wonderful way to get compensated all the way through that process. And we are the beneficiaries because we get to enjoy this amazing cold pressed essential oil.
Alrighty, so isn't that amazing? 70% of the fruit used to be waste product. Now we get green mandarin out of it. So there's a lot that goes into the process of distilling the oils, picking the fruit, growing it, temperature control, everything, climate, soil. And that website, Source to You, is where you can go to learn more about that. So that's what I have for you today. I want to open it up for questions and comments about any citrus oils or green mandarin. What did you guys think of that?
I don't use it enough and I need to pull it out.
I know, right? Even Wendy in the chat, she said, I haven't and never used it. Just took it internally and also topically on my chest. Hopefully I get some relief from my cough and cold symptoms, right? You just never know. So it's good for us to review the oils that are in our collection that we don't use very often, because your body can definitely benefit from it. Anybody else?
Well, like it can be used for like emotional problems or trauma, things like that. And for stretch marks, that sounds really good. So be working on getting that one.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that it has motivated you and inspired you to start using this oil even more. So that is what I have for you today. Let's go ahead and do the raffle and then talk about some upcoming announcements. Okay. I want to let you know that Oil Maven's Facebook page, Beth, our upline, has announced the winners of Blue Tansy and Melissa. She was giving those away for those of us who attended the vision board class a couple of weeks ago. If you have a vision board and you would like to share it, please go ahead and reach out to one of us here. We're always looking to support and inspire one another. Chantel won the Blue Tansy, Chantel Valpay from our team. So that was kind of cool. And then next week, the 29th, we are not going to have a class. Okay. So everybody gets to take a break, enjoy family time, slow down, do some extra self-care. That's the week between, Christmas and New Year's. And then we'll start 2024 with a bang. I am going to be beginning in January on Mondays on Zoom at 3 p.m. as well, basic essential oil class with the new slides that doTERRA has provided. And all of those slides cover the top 10 oils, and they have extra information about co-impact sourcing and the healing hands side of doTERRA. So that will be new. If you have not attended a basic essential oil class, please feel free to join us on Monday here. Okay, so you can learn more. And then January 26th, there's a specialty class, a speaker. Let's see. Yes, that is January 26th. Sue-Ann is going to be speaking about grief and essential oils. And so the invitation isn't made yet, but I'll get that up and start sharing more information on my Instagram page, okay? And so today I'm going to be giving away a roller bottle Digest Zen. Everybody can use Digest Zen, especially during this season. I was at work today and I had some lovely clients bring in some gifts. And I left my office with literally like 3 plates of cookies. And I looked and I'm like, this is so much sugar. I don't think I'm gonna eat all these cookies. It was a beautiful gesture and I loved it. But I've already eaten too many. There's like so much sugar in my system. So I need to digest then. Not the roller, because this is diluted with fractionated coconut oil, right? I put the real stuff on. So let's see. Who is going to be the winner of our Digest Zen? Aurora, can you give me a number between 1 to 13, please?
10.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Christy Perez, you are the winner of the Digest Zen. I have your number, girl. I'll mail this out to you.
Really?
Okay? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, everybody. It was a short class today. Joan, you dropped a a message in the chat, product of the month? Was it? What were you gonna share about that?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to. Can you hear me? I'm like in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. You can still hear me? Okay. Let me see here. So the product of the month for this coming month is you get with your 125 PV order, you get a free, that's Canada, sorry. For US, you get a free 5 ml of MetaPower. So that's something that we don't normally have. And then we get 10% off of ginger. So that's awesome. That's a lot of people need support with their digestive system right now. So that's good. And then we also have the Healthy 100 coming back for January. So that's the 100, 100, 100. So if you enroll someone with 100 PV and they do 100 LRP, they get 100 points the next month. So that's huge. And then, you know, with 150 PV order, people are getting a free pebble diffuser. Sorry, a free pebble diffuser. For the month of January only, they are swapping that out for a free bubble diffuser. So if you have a list of people that are like, they want that bubble diffuser, this is the opportunity to get that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing those promotions. Those are January promotions that we usually don't get until the very end of the month, but they shared it with us leaders early. And so you'll be seeing more about that on our social media pages. So if you place 125 PV order by the 15th of January, you get a free 5 ml MetaPower. Then we always have one product, one oil at 10% off, and that will be ginger. And then we have other promotions to carry us through the first quarter of 2024. So look for all of those on Instagram, Facebook, and also here as we move through our next couple of Friday classes. Dee, you have your hand up?
Yeah, I had a question. Did I read something about even if a person was reactivating their account, they get something? Did I?
There is a reactivation account. I'll call you a little bit later about that, or I'll send you the PDF with all the specifics. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, Joan. Did you? No, you didn't have your hand up. Okay. And Lynn, did you have anything? Did you have your hand up? I thought I saw somebody there.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So lots to look forward to in the next couple of weeks, even in the next couple of days, right? Like this is a season where a lot of people start slowing down and they take time off, yada, yada. And I'm like, it's only a holiday. It is not a month. So you're allowed like Monday, but every other day we can get with it. We could share. We could do a lot to wrap up 2023 and project success in 2024. So hopefully we'll see you guys all on Friday classes in January. Bring your friends, family, share the invite on all of your Instagram accounts, and let's get together to support each other on all of our health goals. Okay? So thank you so much for joining again, everybody. Love you all. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.